I'm breaking down the Philadelphia Eagles roster. Should be a good year for the Eagles fans. They have a really good team actually on a really good chance to be this year. I'm not gonna lie. I hope they pace the. I hope they catch the Cowboys. It's one on the roster right now. And the Baker Mayfield thing, Rick Carolina on Panthers. People are trashing us on YouTube. Let's get them down to this. If this is a hometown team, and I religiously watch football, it's probably the only sport I do outside of like. I don't care about baseball. Basketball, yes, but about said that. Wishing the last year I didn't watch as much as what I could to watch that. But I watch football. Like that's the sport I watch. College basketball I didn't watch as much this for the first time. Like the last couple of years, if I what I'm gonna play to do. Now it's not as much. I don't like to really sit here and watch. I can pretty much do what I want with my life. Life is easy. But whatever. For the Panthers, this is a better trade. They got Matt Corral and that's that. I mean, that's a third round draft pick. I mean, they can take a chance on him. But this, to me, it's better than what they got. If you haven't seen it last year, you've seen Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold is not a good quarterback. Sam Darnold is not a good quarterback. If you don't know anything about football, then you don't. If you do know about football. But the basic thing for a quarterback in the NFL to be is a 60% career passer. Picks, yeah. He said 350 picks. That's 4 years. Sam Darnold's been in the same league at the same time. Baker Mayfield was 17 to OC in his stats. Baker's got like 92 touchdowns over compared to 56 picks. I didn't say it was an excellent like quarterback. I said he's going to be better than the Panthers. This should be a win for them because they're only giving him a fifth round pick in like 2024. Baker played with a torn shoulder last year and whatever. 27 touchdowns, 14 interceptions his rookie year, 64%. That's not bad. Next year, 59%, 22 touchdowns, 21 interceptions. Again, not an excellent player, but at least he can be a decent starter. And he almost beat the Chiefs in a playoff game. Hey, the Chiefs were great that year. They made the Super Bowl, got blown out by the Buccaneers. Next year, 26 touchdowns, 8 picks. That's the year he took a step forward. 63%. So he's at least decently accurate. You're going to be 60% completion percentage in the NFL. You're going to be a decent quarterback. That's the standard bearer. Last year, he was playing with Torrey Abram. I had him on my fantasy team to start the year because he had Nick Chubb and a decent receiving core, Jarvis Landry, tight ends. But he went 17 to 13, so at least it's positive. A lot of that we don't know. Is he going to be like the number one pick that he was set out to be or whatever? No, he'll never be that. And honestly, if you go back and draft him, Josh Allen should be drafted ahead of him. Lamar Jackson. But Baker's not going to be bad. And if you've seen Sam Darnold play, Sam Darnold is not good. Sam Darnold is a disaster. Really, Deshaun Watson, if he doesn't stay if he gets a suspension this year, this is a bad trade for a down. With what's his name? Baker. Sam Darnold is an atrocious football player who never was good to begin with. He was never that good. He throws. I saw him play one game where he goes backwards and then tries to scramble backwards and throw the ball across his body. And he threw it right to the defender. Easy. Takes it back in the end zone. You can look up Sam Darnold. He's not a good quarterback at all. Honestly, they should release him. And Cam was great. He was. But the offensive lineman never protected him. And I'm not the biggest Cam Newton fan, but at his peak, he was a great player. You can't deny that. Some people who are haters can hate all they want to. But Darnold, no. Darnold had a bad year. 59% completion percentage, 9 touchdowns, 13 interceptions. Got to be that's the reason why. He had potential, but you can sell yourself on potential all you want. You're either never going to be that good in the NFL or you're never going to be that good. You're going to be a backup or third string. Darnold was never drafted. Really, should have been a third or fourth round pick. Baker was drafted number 1. Baker was not a number 1 overall pick. He should have been drafted late first round or early second. But still, this is going to be decent. This is upside on taking a Baker. He's going to give us something. He's going to give us a chance if McCaffrey stays healthy. McCaffrey probably ain't going to stay healthy. McCaffrey's an excellent player, like an excellent all-around player, can catch the ball. He's a fantasy god, but will he stay healthy? Probably not. But anyway, back to the Eagles roster. I'm excited about the Eagles this year. Our fantasy league was very fun last year. It really was. Jalen Hurts, yeah. I should have kept him. That was one of the mistakes I had. I easily won our league. But Jalen Hurts, that's number one is his development. And he's along with get you fantasy points. I think Jalen's going to be a good starter. I don't think he's going to be an all-star, but hey, he's going to get you running touchdowns. This is potentially to be a really good team. A.J. Brown, that's a great trade. They did all that willing and dealing and still got the players they need and got a receiver who's got a lot of touchdowns in his first 3 years in the league. Again, 16 TDs, 9 interceptions, 63% completion percentage. I think Hurts is going to be a decent starter. When you look at their roster, and they got Mr. Heisman, Devontae Smith, excellent offensive lineman, offensive line, and excellent defense. They also drafted Jordan Davis, one of the best defensive tackles in the game. I mean, at the college level. So they got a chance to be a good team. Really, if they get anything on Miles Sanders is a Pro Bowler his first year. He's can catch the ball and receive. They have a chance to be really good. Got Gardner Minshew as a backup. You got Miles Sanders, A.J. Brown. Deion Kane is still on the NFL roster. That's amazing. For close to fame. Devontae Smith, Mr. Heisman. And you got Dallas Goedert. You got offensive lineman Jason Kelsey. You basically got a good offensive line. Jordan Wata. No, I don't think they got him, but Derek Barnett's still on the roster. That's amazing. Tennessee fame. Fletcher Cox. Jordan Davis, he had the best defensive tackle. So basically, they're set up to be a good win team. If they get anything on the running game and Jalen Hurts takes a step forward, this could be a 11-12 win team. They could make it to the conference championship game. This has a good year to be them. And they really did well. Let's see what their draft. Philadelphia Eagles draft. Yeah, holy shit. So they did all that drafting, and they still got basically got Jordan Davis. And they got Cam Jurgens from Nebraska, a center. Not bad. Nakobe Dean. I thought Nakobe Dean, third round, was one of the most underrated players from Georgia. This is a great year for them potentially. Great year.